Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Te First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Absolute pleasure to have you along. For those that are being affected by Hurricane Milton, my heart absolutely goes out to you. Please, please, please stay safe. Your life is not worth taking a risk with. Follow the authorities, what they tell you to do. Please, please, please look after yourself and your pets and your family and your community first. Do whatever needs to be done to protect yourselves. We can always rebuild down the track. We can't bring you back if something happens. Okay, what I want to have a look at this morning. First of all, for those that are trolls, yay! Thank you for supporting my channel, putting a few shekels in my if you want to know what shekels means, it's a few coins. Right, there's no point in trying to disguise any comments that you made as all lovey-dovey and then putting something scathing in. If you don't like the channel, just move along. It is not for you. You do not need to comment on it. All that will happen is that you will get blocked. You won't get blocked. You will just get hidden because I can't block you. You will get hidden, which means you can yell all you like out into the ether and no one would hear you. And all you're doing is putting my channel in your algorithm so you'll keep getting fed it and as I said, putting some coin in my pocket. Okay, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading is, Judge Chutkan's pre-trial looking at information is far, far from over. Yes, I did go for a walk out in the windy city there. So we're talking January the 6th, we're talking Jack Smith, we're talking about in Washington, D.C., I still get a feels that the Florida documents case may get a kickstart before the election. Still got, 30-something days to go. I still got a feels it may only be a day or two beforehand. It's not really going to be enough to do anything. But I do feel that the appeals board might come down with a ruling on that just before the election itself. Okay, but we're talking January the 6th here. DC, the Jack Smith's initial brief came out last week. Very easy to work out who was who in the redacted names, but in case you were wondering, I have got it posted in my community page, both the brief and a link to, I think it's Daily Chaos or something along those lines, where they've got the redacted names as well listed. They worked out who was who. However, there is an appendix that has been presented to Judge Chutkan, an appendix to the initial brief that came out that basically tells with facts where the bodies are buried. This is the really juicy one. Now, it's gone forward to Judge Chutkan. Trump's lawyers have been given the opportunity to demand redactions of particular areas, but they have to, again, show just cause as to why they're asking for redactions. And they have until October the 10th, I believe. So I didn't even realize this was here. And Judge Chutkan can rule to release it in whatever form she likes, redacted or not. Boy, oh boy, there is a lot of anxiety amongst certain sectors in regards to this. Emotionally overwhelming. Could also be an emotional breakdown coming for a certain somebody. But I want to have a look. So I'm using my Trip and Wake Tarot. I'm going to ask from the Trump lawyer's point of view with that. And then I'm going to use my Gilded Tarot Royale to ask how it's going to go from the DOJ's point of view. Now, love it that I kept getting this figure, aside from being my Harris card. When I was talking about the Chutkan January the 6th case, she kept appearing. One of the lead prosecutors, Molly, can't remember her surname, female lead prosecutor on the case. So love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's have a look. So From the Trump camps, got something fly out already, and they're saying that's enough. Okay, don't know what it is. It's flipped out upside down. Let's have a look. From the Trump camp's point of view, this appendix. Oh, why am I so not surprised? The abuse of power. This was about stealing the election. This was about win at any cost. Absolutely. So this is what the appendix is going to show, going to bring forward from this is I'm talking about from how's it going to go from the Trump camp point of view. Signify, absolutely. Win at any cost. Steal the election. Bring about a coup. Doesn't matter who they hurt. Didn't care. I hate to think what would have happened to Pence if he'd actually gotten caught by the mob. But let's have a look. Challenged by. Ooh, okay. The hanged man, the sacrificial lamb. Seeing things from a different point of view, being stopped. But I'm really getting the sacrificial lamb here. The sacrifice. Someone's going to be really thrown under the bus in regards to this. And on the bottom, karma coming and biting them on the bum. At the foundation, you're going to be out front, rah, 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 trying to sell the message, but you've got the figures in the background. They're walking away. I know a lot of readers have this as a celebration card or a wedding card or something along those lines, but I'm always drawn to the figures in the background walking away. So there's two out the front carrying on like a couple of headless chooks while the guests are just leaving. They're just walking out of the rallies. Okay, thank you. Well, first of all, Trump's going to be standing on his podium, carrying on as he usually does. Oh my goodness, yawn. It's really off-putting for followers. Yeah, harsh truth is going to be revealed. It's being brought forward. They've already seen the appendix, so they know what's in it. They've had to go through and bring forward their demands for what needs to be redacted. It's a really harsh truth that's being included in this appendix. Oh my goodness, wouldn't I love to see it? Yeah, not going to like it. Crowning this reading. Emotionally, not going to like it. What's on offer here? You've also got sorry, I'll just trying to get that light right a little bit, not in my usual location. Trying to sell the poison chalice here to somebody who's sulky and probably demanding that his lawyers make it go away. So they're trying to zhuzh up the poison chalice here. I'll just move you back ever so slightly and lift that ever so slightly. Okay, immediate future. It's not good. What is contained is not good. I haven't asked whether Judge Chutkan is going to release a relatively unredacted. It's the minor arcana death card, but it's the emotional loss here. 3 cups, 3 cups. They might get some parts of it redacted, but there's going to be some quite emotionally heavy information that won't be. Okay. We've got here the Queen of Pentacles. It's my Homeland Security card. The Protection of the People card. So this is about Judge Chutkan considering. I think she's going to very closely consider what's in the best interests of the people. And she's going to carefully weigh up what information needs to get out there. She's going to really weigh what is in the best interests of the people to know. Sorry, my OCD means my card. I like my cards nice and straight. Yeah, she's going to really weigh up the requests about what to keep out and what to bring in. Okay, how's this going to go for the Trump camp? Page of Wands, they're going to make their case, they're going to make their argument, but oh, it is not going to go well for them. Tower moment. Okay. Skilled work going on behind the scenes, but I think there's money trail going to be revealed. Ooh, that is literally going to trample the king underfoot. And here we have treason, betrayal, vascular moment, the changing of hands of money in exchange for some sort of agreements that were made that's just going to turn into fool's gold, because these contracts and agreements are going to be exposed and seen. I don't think we have here manipulation, a legal decision that needs to be made. I'm going to say this is be careful what you wish for, because it's going to bring about a big stick moment as I keep going. There will be a win or a couple of wins, but boy, there's going to be a lot of damaging information that comes out. It's going to bring about, and it's going to expose, going to bring about this energy. We've got the death card. We've got both death cards, the major and minor arcana there, about the lies and deceit and betrayal and attempt to steal, and there is going to be a light shone on it. I think there's going to be information about the money brought forward, and it's going to be a really hard sell for those that were mercenary in regards to this, and cast out people into the cold. We've got Trump, and we've got hidden agenda there, and we've got secrets coming to the surface and being revealed, and the best of the democracy and the DOJ. There's going to be money we've got then karma coming and biting them on the bum, emotionally walking away, full revelation of overseas influences. There are people that have flipped that are going to bring this forward, and it is going to be emotionally overwhelming for those that got caught in this position. These are big numbers. I think the information about the agreements, the paid agreements, this is the Ginny Thomas type stuff, but I feel there's going to be international information that comes out. Yes, yes, Gary from Twin Tarot, I do use half the deck. It's just, I love it, and he loves it too. So I want to have a look, how is this going to go from, it's bringing forward the truth about those that were sacrificed and cast out for the sake of, by the devil, for those that were thrown to the wolves, basically. Okay, and I'm talking, I mean, I know it was their choice. I know it was their decision. The mob I'm talking about. And they're paying for it. But this is about those that are the higher echelons behind the scenes. So how is the Judge Chutkin ruling in regards to the appendix with potential redactions? How is that going to go for the DOJ? Show me the Judge Chutkin appendix ruling for the DOJ. Damn it. Okay, we've got the past here. Past being brought into the present. Oh, there's a harsh truth coming out here. And it's going to be on public display. This was in the past for the Trump camp. It's on the base in the here and now for the DOJ. So this is about bringing forward the emotion of the past. Yeah, challenged by the lies, deceit, deception, the attempt to steal. Oh, here's the DOJ themselves sitting front and centre, the foundation of this. So they're going to be bringing forward the past information about the attempt to steal the election. Okay, in the past, they've already presented this to the court, and it is fiery and it is big. I'm feeling that this appendix is vastly outweighs in what will come forward from the original brief. The original brief just feels like it's not even the appetizer, it's the hors d'oeuvres. And this is going to be main course. Wow. Yeah, it was about homeland security. It's about money. Boy, oh boy. On the worldwide scale, this is where I'm feeling Alex Whiting's going to come in. If you haven't looked up Alex Whiting, he's the associate of Jack Smith. Jack Smith actually brought Alex Whiting on board because he is the expert in RICO and international money laundering and all those areas from the Hague. So they're big swingers. This is very much the global scale of things. Okay, bringing the information forward with the Knight of Cups. Internally, it is deadly. This is going to be deadly information. Right. In the hopes and fears, there is a crossroads moment about what information is actually going to remain unredacted. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. It's going to be emotionally overwhelming and it's going to be seen and it is going to be deadly. Absolutely. Wow. On the base, we've got the Knight of Swords bringing forth this harsh truth for public display. King of Wands, the action taken of the ruling on it in regards to the money trail, and we've got the Ace of Swords. There is about international money changing hands and laundering. It's going to be volatile, that a certain element would want kept hidden, but I think it's going to be not fully brought forward, but portion of it, enough, and its money trail on an international scale, laundering, money changing hands. Okay, I'm going to have a look. I'm going to use the same deck. I'll just poker shuffle those back in because there's always too many to do one at a time. Show me it's my second Judge Chutkin card. The lot of information being brought forward that is going to force into retreat. We have the courts, we have justice. These are big cards. Hanged Man, Temperance. The Emperor is going to have to defend himself in regards to these devilish contracts and agreements that he made that are going to come out from left field at him, be revealed. We have the Star of Hope and Healing, could also be his star. He's not going to like what's presented, and we've got Judgment. So let's just poker shuffle these back in. There's going to be some really, really damning evidence in this, and I do suspect some of it might tie in with the Florida case. Yeah, the voter here. So we've got cast out, while the moneyed ones stay in their lap of luxury, which is going to affect some of the votes. So show me what Judge Chutkan is. Judge Chutkan. Oh, we've got the legal decision there. The legal decision. We've got Russia. We've got mercenary actions. My question is, I'll just put those back in. My question is, so she has to make a decision on this. She hasn't made the decision yet. Will Judge Chutkan allow the information to come out relatively unredacted? There will be stuff that's a step too far. But if you think about the brief that came out, it was really obvious who was who. So she didn't overly redact that either. Okay, you want those ones. Right, an offer being made, the information being brought forward, moving forward. Ooh, tower moment. And it's going to be deadly. I do think he's going to allow the majority of it out unredacted. Wow. Prosecutor, full illumination. The prosecutor bringing forward the evidence. This is this female prosecutor. Full illumination, and then the star of hope and healing and the best of democracy, and we have the voter. Wow. The attempt to steal, and Judge Chutkan making her announcement. There's going to be a lot who are really anxious about this, and it's going to be devastating on the base. We've got the courts, we've got the information coming forward. Wow. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I am going to put it out there that I think she's going to let most of the information out in a form, because hey, look, it's just her having to make a ruling on whether it actually qualifies as evidence or not. So it's not like she's actually making a ruling on it. I'm getting she's going to let it out relatively unredacted, or redacted in such a way that you'll be able to read between the lines, and it's wow. It's going to be absolutely deathly, and it's causing a lot of anxiety, and it's money trails, money laundering. Wow, I can't wait. Bring it on. Okay, love to you all. Catch you later. Bye-bye.